being late for 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh, the camera.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's the right, sir. All right. Sir Ahmad, good evening. How are you?
Yeah, good evening. I'm doing
Nice
well.
to meet you. Okay. So I'm Miss Annie from BC. Tonight we are going to have simulation class for IELTS. To know your skill, your skill, and then I will be also your IELTS tutor for speaking and listening. Okay. So where do you live, sir? Ahmad, where do you live? In Jakarta?
I live in West Java, Bekasi.
Oh,
No,
in Bekasi. Okay. All right. Now,
I'm sorry. I think the internet connection is not good.
yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Miss
can hear
Annie?
you, sir.
Yes, I live in Bekasi.
Okay, in Bekasi. Okay.
Yes.
What about your job, sir?
I'm a civil servant in finance, Ministry of Finance.
Mm-hmm.
The echelon one is Directorate General of Budget.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And how long have you been working there?
1 year, 1 year, 4 months.
Ah, I see. And where did you graduate from?
I'm from Polytechnic Uang Negara Stan.
All right.
My major is Diploma 3 in accounting.
So are you a Sundanese?
No, I'm Bataknese actually.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Because you said you
I'm
live in West
Bataknese.
Java, so I thought you are Sundanese.
No.
Okay. So do you live alone in Bekasi?
No, I'm with my brother, my older brother. Here we are, and my brother work in one of the as accounting staff in one of the auditing office in Senen, Jakarta.
Okay, so your brother's job and your job is quite connected, yes, sir? Yes,
we are same. His major is in accounting too, but is bachelor.
Okay, so why do you want to take IELTS class?
Pardon. Can you repeat the question?
Why do you want to take IELTS?
Oh, yes.
Your reason.
Actually, I wanna take an IELTS test for scholarship stuff. But it takes more time. I think it's not in any near time. But the necessity why I must take an IELTS test is to what is that? To open my opportunity to follow the short course in abroad. So the eligibility sometimes when we want to take a short course in office. So if there is an offer from my office to follow the short course in finance, in accounting, or in public finance, that the eligibility one of the eligibility is you must have an IELTS certificate with a minimum score.
Minimum is 4. So your target is 4 above.
Yeah. I want to take a short course.
Okay, that's not difficult, sir. You can get it. You can go more than 4. You don't need to worry about that. What you need to know is just to do the best. Because from your speaking ability now, I guess that you can get much more than 4 for your speaking. But I don't know about your listening or reading and writing. But 4 is quite low, actually.
Thank you.
All right. So what do you think about your English skill for listening, reading, and writing?
So actually, I think I'm doing good actually
Mm-hmm.
for the four sections or the four skills that need
Mm-hmm.
in English, but in
Mm-hmm.
writing, speaking, writing, and listening. But I, like I, if I identify myself
Mm-hmm.
about my capability or measurement about those
Mm-hmm.
skills, I sometimes I'm doing good in speaking. When I'm speaking, I think I can I'm doing good in speaking.
Mm-hmm.
In listening, it's also not bad,
Mm-hmm.
actually, I think. But in writing and reading, I I have difficulties to comprehend and understand specifically what I'm reading about. So when I read something in English, the text in English, I sometimes I'm quite good to understand what what the text about, but actually for specific text or for specific topic, I'm I lost myself. I don't understand what the text is about, and uh, that, that's my problem in in reading and in writing. So if I can explain more about my ability in English, especially in writing, I'm doing well when I read something. I can write something that I'm thinking about. So I'm thinking about something, and after that I can write down in paper, or I can express that when I'm speaking. But uh, if I can identify myself about the problem is I don't have uh, the ability to broaden the topic, so I cannot scale up my ability in speaking. So if I can identify myself, I think I just stuck in the level of speaking or in the level of writing. So I don't have I don't see any improvement in specific time. I don't see an improvement in writing and
Reading.
writing and reading skill.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, sir. Now, tonight we are going to have speaking practice. Are you speaking? All right. So, Sir Rahmat, can you hear me?
I cannot hear you actually. Pardon, Miss
Okay, can you
Annie.
hear me now? What about now? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Ah, all right. All right, sir. Can you see the slide?
Yes, absolutely, I do.
Okay, sir. So in speaking IELTS, there are three parts. So speaking IELTS will be about 15 minutes, 14 to 15 minutes. And there are three parts, part 1, part 2, and part 3. Okay, so part 1 is an introduction and interview. So the topic in part 1 is about you. So the questions will be about your job, your family, your hobby, okay, your studies, your interest, everything about you. Okay, and it will be about 45 minutes. Part 2, in part 2, you'll get a card, so like a small card, and there are questions on it. And you will have 1 minute to prepare your answer, and then 2 minutes to explain your answer. So there is no question from the examiner. And part 3 is a discussion set about a specific topic, like about tourism, about education. So part 3 is the most challenging one. Okay, and there are 4 criteria for the assessment. So for your speaking, you will be assessed on your fluency and coherence. Fluency, how fluent you speak. Coherence, okay, whether your ideas are clearly delivered, whether the answers are relevant or not, and the grammar that you use is accurate or not. Vocabulary range or accuracy. So it's about the range of your vocabularies. So do not repeat the same words again and again. And it has to be accurate. And then your grammatical range. So you have to use creative structure. Past tense, present perfect, tenses, future tense, comparative. Okay. And then your pronunciation. Your pronunciation must be clear and correct. So they are the 4 criteria. So far, any questions, sir?
Enough, Miss.
Okay, one thing that is important in IELTS is when answering the question, you have to extend your answer. So give more explanation and do not repeat the words. Okay, for example here, do you like music? Don't just say, oh yes, I do, or yes, I like music. Okay, but give more explanation. What kind of music do you like maybe? Or how often do you listen to music? So look at the example of the good question, the good answer. Do you like music? Most definitely. I go to lots of live gigs as I've got a friend who's in a band. At home, I like to relax to classical music. So Rosa's answer is standard. Okay, he gives more explanation, more information. And it's still relevant, right? Okay, so your answer must be like this. Clear? All right, sir. Now let's do the speaking practice. All right. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So give me like 3 sentences for each answer. All right. 3 information. Okay. So Rahmat, where is your home?
Yeah, my home is in Bekasi region in Segala City, Regency. Is it enough, or I can extend more?
You can say more. Is it near a supermarket or is it near an airport?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Is it a big
sometimes,
house?
yeah, sometimes I don't I'm not I'm not accustomed. Or maybe we can continue.
Okay.
Okay.
So do you live in a house or a flat?
I live in a house because I live in like what is that in English, complex. So this is I live in a house.
Who do you live with?
Oh yeah, I live with my elder brother. I live with my elder brother because we work in Jakarta, so we live together in the same house. And yeah, because we have we work in Jakarta, we work in Jakarta, so we live in same house.
Are there many rooms in your home?
Oh, I have 2 bedrooms, one living room, 1 pantry. So there are 4 rooms in my home.
So what is your favorite room?
My favorite room for sure is my bedroom, because it's so cozy. I can do anything I want in my bedroom. I can read books, I can listen to music, I can call with my friends, with my parents. So it's absolutely my favorite room. My most favorite room is my bedroom.
All right. And what would you change about your home?
How are the walls decorated? Or
no. What would you change about your home?
What would you change about your home? I think in front of my home there is a empty space that I think, according to my opinion, it's enough to make like like a canopy. So I really, if I can make a change with my home, I will change the empty space in front of my, my home to build a canopy. So I think it will more comfortable for me to live in my my house if I have that canopy.
All right. So this is the example of speaking part 2.
Okay.
You got a call like this, and you've got 2 minutes to answer all the questions here. So it's like a story. It's like you tell the examiner the story. Like, for example, describe a beautiful place you visit in your country. All right, let me tell you about Bali. Bali is the most beautiful island in Indonesia, and it's very famous among international tourists, not only for domestic tourists, but also international tourists. Every year, thousands of people from various countries in the world travel to Bali to enjoy its natural view and its antique local culture. So that's how you answer it for 2 minutes. Starting from now, you have to practice to speak to about 2 minutes non-stop.
Okay.
Okay, now this is the example speaking part 3. Let's answer 2 questions. Let's talk about tourism. Speaking part 3, you answer the question. Do not repeat the question, yes, sir. So directly go to the answer, you explain it, and then you give example. For example, why do you think people like to travel to different places in the free time? And you answer maybe like, I think there are several reasons. The first one is, okay, then you explain it one by one. For example, me, myself, I love traveling, okay, to other places in Indonesia in my holiday to get a new atmosphere to release my tension at work. All right. Okay, so you answer it, explain it, give example. If you're confused what kind of example, just give yourself as the example. All right. Now let's start. Why do you think people like to travel to different places in their free time?
I think because I think I see my friends, they do really love travel to different places. Like they just make, the specific saving account to like a specific saving account to go travel to different places. I think because I do agree with your answer. Like you said that we have so many tensions maybe in work when we work. So we need time, we need moment, we need place that we can release our tension at work, or release everything that make us like, stress. So I think why people like to travel different places because they wanna try something different in their life, because they work. They want to try something different in their life. They want to see different things in their lives. They want to see, maybe when they do travel different places, they see different perspective about something. So they go to one place, and after that they go to another place, and after that they see something different. When I go to Bali, I see the behavior of the society is different when I go to Jakarta, maybe. So I can so they can see different perspective on many aspects of life. So I think that's one of the reasons, or one of the reasons. The first reason that I have said that they just want to release stress because they work so hard. Maybe maybe with the people that work in Jakarta, maybe as a central central of Indonesia, or many other cities, many metropolitan cities in Indonesia. So really stress, see many to see a different perspective on many aspects in life, and to spend their money because sometimes people are confused about how they want to spend their money. So one of the maybe one of the chunk that they can spend their money is a holiday or go travel to different places. Yeah, maybe that's the answer.
Okay. All right, sir. Let me give you some feedback for you speaking. All right. Okay, you have a good fluency. I mean, no few hesitation, no pauses. You can speak fluently. It's just that for several questions, it's if that you have no idea to explain your answer. Right? Okay. And then you overuse. You're saying you know. You overuse that. You use it too many times. Okay. You need to change that habit. Okay, because examiner within that, you say you know when you are trying to assess the vocabularies. It means that you cannot assess the vocabularies automatically.
Okay.
Yeah, you use it so many times. And then I suggest you not to use maybe in your answer. Okay, don't say maybe. We just talk maybe when we talk about like future probability. All right, and then, okay, you use limited grammatical range. You keep saying, you just use one tenses. Okay, present tense. And then, sir, after you explain your answer, you don't need to give conclusion because you tend to repeat the explanation again and again. And that's quite confusing. All right. So just explain it, give example. You don't need to give conclusion. All right. Okay. If you can fix the problem in speaking, it will be great. All right. So now let's see your listening. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let's just answer number 1 to number 5. Number 1 to number 10. Okay. So let's see number 1 to number 5 first. Okay, so complete the form below. Write one word on a number. So remember, sir, don't write 2 words, yeah? You can type the answer in the chat box. Remember, one word or a number can be numbers. So let's see here. Question number 1, a name Jennifer, age 21, nationality. Okay, you need nationality here like Indonesian, Korean, Japanese, Chinese. Address. For address, you usually need number, and here you need the name of the road, right? What number and name of the road. So you need a number and a name of the road over there. Mobile phone, of course, you need the number, occupation, jobs, doctor, maybe a lawyer, and then free time activity, singing, and blah, blah, blah. All right. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, I do.
Okay, let's start.
Track 2, Unit 1, Listening, Exercise 5.
So, how are you getting on here? I mean, your level of English is better than most people who come from overseas to work. And you've got a really nice American accent, so I don't suppose you have any communication problems in the office, though you might find some of our Australian slang more difficult to understand.
Track 2, Unit 1,
This recording is
Listening.
copyright.
Track 2,
This recording is copyright.
Track 1, Unit 1, Listening, Exercise 3.
Hello, come in and take a seat.
Oh, thanks.
Good. And how can I help you?
Well, I'd quite like to join this international social club, and I was hoping you could help me.
Yes, no problem. Let me just get the form up on my screen and I'll fill in your details. Let's see. Yes, here we are. Okay, the first thing we need is your name.
Jenny Fu. That's F-O-O.
Okay, great. And can you tell me how old you are, Jenny?
I'm 21.
Great. And how long have you been here in Australia, by the way?
I arrived just last month. 2 weeks before the start of the academic year, just to sort things out and settle in a bit.
Good idea. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Kuala Lumpur. That's where I was born and brought up.
So you're Malaysian, are you?
That's right. Though I lived in the United States for a couple of years when I was a teenager. We went there for my father's job.
Right. And can you tell me your current address, please?
Sure. Just at the moment, I'm lodging with a family at 13 Anglesey Road in Bondi.
Okay, let me just type that in. How do you spell Anglesey, by the way?
It's spelled Anglesea.
Thanks. That's quite a long way from the city centre, isn't it? Is it a problem getting into the city centre?
Not really, because the buses are good and it's a nice, quiet area to live in.
That's true. So I guess you must have a cell phone number you can give me so we can keep you informed of events and so on.
Yes. Let me just have a look. It's a new one, so I haven't learned the number yet. Here it is. It's 040-422-9160.
4229160. Okay, good. And you like the family you're living with?
Sure. They've got a little boy who is quite noisy, but he's really no trouble.
Fine. Now, let's see, what's next? Yep. Can you tell me what you do? I mean, are you working or studying?
Well, at the moment, I'm doing a temporary job with a company here in Sydney. I'm an economist, in fact.
Okay. And how long do you think you'll be here in Sydney?
At least a year. I may look for work here afterwards.
Great. Now, you want to join the International Social Club, and it will be good to know a bit about your free time interests as well. What do you like doing?
Well, I'm quite musical, and I really enjoy singing. Back home, I sang with a band, just, for fun. But for me, what I like best is dancing. You know, the modern sort, I really love it.
All right, sir. So let's see.
I lost.
Okay. Sir, only one word.
Oh, only one word.
Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, there's 3 words.
Yeah.
Sir, okay, the first is Malaysian.
Yes, Malaysian.
Okay.
National.
And then 13 Anglesey. Okay, so sir, practice your spelling right now, ya. Karena di IELTS, listening, ada 4 section. Listening section 1, itu pasti ada spelling. Spelling name, spelling number. So, practice starting from now, okay? And then number 3.
I forget.
Okay, only two correct answer. Okay, your weakness is spelling, yes, sir. Spelling name and spelling number.
Yes.
Okay, let's get. All right. Okay, so maybe in our class, we are going to focus more on listening. And oh yes, sir, I'm going to send you a link to do for listening. All right. So I can know your start score. Please just do it. Ya, jadi kerjakan saja sebisa mungkin. Okay, because there will be 40 questions. Even though it's difficult, if you don't know the answer, just leave it blank. It's all right, because I just need to know your initial ability. And then after that, you're going to get in more practice and more practice so we can know your improvement. All right?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so at least now I know your ability in listening and speaking. And I think that for the speaking, it's not too challenging. The most challenging one is your listening. All right. Yes, sir. For your schedule, sir, bisanya malam artinya ya?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Jam berapa malam bisanya, sir?
Malam habis jam 8:30 mungkin.
Setengah 9 mau ibu. Kalau selesai 9 itu setengah 10 di saya, sir. Terlalu malam.
Oh,
Saya di Makassar.
oh iya. Benar. Habis setengah 8 berarti. Setengah 8.
Oh, setelah Isa ya.
Iya.
Oke. 7.30 artinya setengah 9 di saya. Oke. Bisa, sir. Nanti saya aturkan jadwalnya ya, sir ya. And sir, you will get 2 tutors. Nanti sir itu punya 2 tutor. Oke. Jadi listening speaking itu nanti sama saya. Reading dengan writing itu nanti dengan tutor yang lain. Nanti saya bilang aja, kayaknya saya lebih reading saya masih agak weak. Jadi mungkin butuh banyak praktis. Nanti just tell you tutor everything. Alright?
Okay.
Alright, sir. Any questions?
No, I think it's enough.
Okay, and then for the schedule, sir, maunya sekali seminggu atau 2 kali seminggu?
Actually, I haven't made an appointment about the class. So this is the free section, I think. So I haven't decided.
You haven't decided?
Yeah, I haven't decided about the class, whether I take the class or not. But this is
okay.
for this section is a free section from the.
Okay. Okay, so that means there's the discussion between you and the admin.
Yeah,
okay,
the admin.
Yeah.
Still
So I will just send the report, and if you take the package, I will be your tutor for listening and speaking, and then the other tutor will be responsible for your reading and writing. All right, sir. And no questions?
Yeah, no, it's not.
Okay, yeah. Okay, then I think that's all for tonight. Nice to meet you, sir. See you again.
Thank you very much, Miss Annie.
Have a good night, sir. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.